So recently, I streamed a couple playthroughs with this mod, and initially, this video was actually going to be an edited down version of one of those playthroughs. However, I didn't feel like either of my playthroughs truly encapsulated what this mod is. So the idea with this mod is enemies have a chance to drop gear that will be better than anything you can find in the base game. And the base game methods of finding loot are some of the worst, if not straight up the worst ways to find loot overall. Um, so you would want to kill enemies. You would want to explore and kill enemies, right? So that you're actually capable of getting a significant amount of powerful loot. Um, However, that does also rely on luck in a lot of ways, right? And while I could sit here and grind for an hour, well, grind for several hours to get several godlike pieces of equipment, the rarity system is common, uncommon, I want to say rare, very rare, legendary, mythical, godlike. I could sit here and grind for godlike equipment for a while, um, and then just obliterate the game because that is something that I did in one of my playthroughs. There is something else that I want to try that isn't necessarily reliant on luck whatsoever. So I'll go through what the rarities even mean here in a second. So if we look in here, there's an effect at the bottom. It increases lightning defense on the club. And it is common, so it's not going to be a very powerful effect, but that effect is there. The shield increases the equipment load, and this improves resistance to status effects. So all weapons, assuming there are no bugs, will have a unique effect. The weapons in the base game, such as the Grass Crush Shield, that have an effect, vanilla, will have that same effect. However, weapons that don't have an effect will have one added. Um, the chances that you get for different pieces of equipment, common, are significantly more common, obviously, than Godlike. I think Godlike is 1 in 2,000 throughout the entire game without any discovery boosting equipment. So I'm going to try to get 10 humanity and um, the Cold Serpent Ring as soon as possible. But moreover, I actually want to kind of remove the luck aspects entirely and get straight to the DLC because Goff actually sells very rare boss weapons. Um, Not very rare. It's all like legendary, mythical, and godlike. Actually, I don't think any of it can be godlike. The only guaranteed piece of godlike equipment, um, as far as I know, is the Calamity Ring, which is incredible and genuinely one of my favorite aspects of this mod. Um, so in the versions that I played, drop chances were actually shockingly high. I think it was 1 in 1,000 for a godlike piece of equipment, but also the increased elemental defense is not great. But also there were fewer pieces of equipment that each enemy could drop. So as far as I know, there are 5 pieces of each rarity of equipment that enemies can drop now, and they all have a equal chance of dropping. Um, or I mean, each of the 5 tables get a chance at dropping. And so I believe it is possible to get multiple pieces of equipment at once from an enemy. Um, so yeah, there's a lot to go through. However, again, I want to try and see how easily you can remove the luck aspect from this mod, um, by just going straight to where the best equipment, the best static equipment in the game is. The effects on the actual equipment itself will be randomized, but the rarity on the equipment from Goff I don't think is randomized. I guess we'll see when we get there. Upgrade materials are completely useless, so most of them, assuming there are no bugs, all of them actually have been replaced with souls. So different rarities of souls for each level of Titanite. So yeah, I think that's everything to go over. So again, your casual experience would be, going straight to the Undead Burg. You would kill a bunch of enemies there, see if you can get good drops to get a better build. Um, but that's not exactly what I'll be doing in this run, just because I have already done a couple casual playthroughs. Are both streamed up on my channel. I just wanted to make a full video, showcasing this mod because I think it's really fun and I think it deserves a lot more attention than it has right now. I don't know how much attention it has. I haven't gone out of my way to look, but the more people that know about this mod, the better, because I do think it is a lot of fun. For those of you who have played Dark Souls a significant amount, this is definitely a unique way to experience the game. And for those of you who have not played Dark Souls a significant amount, but don't particularly enjoy how the loot works in this game, or just want to have a new experience with the game, this is a wonderful way to do that. And it doesn't necessarily... It is harder than the base game, arguably, but you can get much stronger gear. So enemies, I think, are 20 to 30% stronger, but you also get more soul drops anyway. There are differences, obviously, but overall, I think it's a little bit easier, but to start off, it is arguably harder, because common are about as powerful as a +0, if a little bit less, and then godlike are about as powerful as like a +16 or 17 would be, if that were possible in the base game, on top of the effect that it gives you. So yeah, so something like the static drop, the S-stock, you know, will still be the S-stock, and it'll still be a low level because we're so early on in the game, right? There are two reasons I'm going through New Londo. There's nothing in particular I want here other than the compound bow, because bows were actually buffed since the last time I tried to use bows in this mod. So bows are actually usable now, and depending on the, not rarity, the effect of the compound bow, I might end up using it at least for a little bit. Because if it has the RTSR effect on it, that could very easily be incredibly overpowered. Okay, I need you to get out of the way, jeez. Obviously, casually, you'd want to be killing as many enemies as possible. Killing ghosts early on isn't that viable anyway, and most people probably aren't going straight to New Londo. Especially in a mod like this where you specifically want to kill enemies. Ow, Jesus Christ. Oh, what? That one, that's so mean. NPC drops are also common, so if I were to kill Latrak here, obviously I would still get the Ring of Favor and Protection. I believe it would be an uncommon. I don't quite remember off the top of my head what rarity the Ring of Favor and Protection is, but we would get that if we were to kill Latrak here. And I don't think he would have a chance to drop any other loot like other enemies would, so... Alright, let's see if I can kill Ingward successfully. 30 damage! Oh my god. I mean, it's not like Ingward is particularly dangerous regardless, but... I've killed Ingward with fists only. That's fine. Just Ingward. There we go. Easy. Okay, now to run out of the ghost house and pray. Oh my god. Ooh, yeah, everything's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, now for the primary reason I wanted to come this way anyway. I also wanted to get the red tearstone ring, obviously, but... Alright, let's see what this has on it, huh? Stealth! Ugh, that's worthless. Okay, guess I'm not using the compound bow, at least not for now. The Ember locations, since the Embers are useless, since you can't upgrade anything, have also been replaced with blacksmith hammers, with different infusions and effects. That's the word I was looking for. No! Oh my god, I didn't think that would take so long. Jesus. Pardon me. No! Okay, might as well see what's on these. Equipment load. It's only uncommon, so that's not going to be very much, but increases attack is good. Potency of miracles is useless, but more defense is fine as long as I can wear it. Nope. But I did get an attack increase, which, if I remember correctly, increasing damage works like Power Within. Increasing attack works like the Dragon Torso Stone buff, obviously to different amounts. Boosts attack when in danger is obviously the red tearstone ring effect. And there's one more. Boosting physical damage is physical damage, magic damage is magic damage, etc. Obviously. Those are all the damage boosting effects. Right, let's see if I can retrieve my souls successfully. I don't have high hopes, but it's worth a shot. Oh my god, everything's fine. Actually, wow, thanks. That was extremely fortunate. Pardon me. Oh my god, everything's fine. In an earlier version of this mod, well, actually, in the 1.0 release, until 2.0, oh my god, armor, Jesus, excuse me. Armor at higher rarities would actually weigh significantly more. And that was changed for 2.0. So it used to be a very heavy reliance on just pumping endurance so you could wear decent gear. But that was, you know, changed now, which is nice, and I prefer being able to level things other than endurance. I don't know if... So I know it is possible Actually, now that I'm playing this version, I'm not entirely sure. Um, I have gotten Black Knight weapons in this mod before, but they were always pretty low rarity, so I don't know if the rarity of the Black Knight weapons is randomized. Either way, Black Knight weapon would still be a decent boost right now. Higher level gear, like weapons, does have increased level requirements as opposed to increased weight for like armors and stuff. But um, you know, like a godlike, you're not going to be able to use off the bat unless it's something like the Dark Hand, where it doesn't have requirements, right? So yeah, so instead of Twinkling Titanite there, I got a Soul of a Brave Warrior. Total. That's probably better than the club, honestly. Oh, but it's Bluetooth ring. I can't even use it. So yeah, if we look in the equipment here, we can see that these all have unique um, effects, but have the same rarity. I believe the effects of the weapons is actually static between playthroughs because it's part of the set seed, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, at least. You know, I should probably buy an uncommon weapon from Andre and use that to take up the gargoyles. Oh, it is crystal too. You can actually repair crystal weapons in this, but it does increase your physical damage. I think I'm probably only going to be leveling strength, dexterity, and endurance for this run. Um, I don't really have any reason to level anything else. I feel like parrying this guy might be a little bit excessive. Not really going to worry about that. As funny as it is to parry the one enemy in the game that you can parry and not riposte. I think one enemy. There might be more. I don't recall off the top of my head. It's base, so no funny infusion, but that's fine. Yeah, not crazy damage, but not terrible. Can definitely beat the gargoyles with this kind of damage. Oh god. Wait, run! Oh my god. Oh no. Everything's fine. There we go. Easy. The good thing about these guys is that there's a lot of them. So even if your item drop chance isn't particularly high, you're likely to get at least a couple with how many there are. Come back here with 10 humanity and like the gold serpent ring, you get quite a few drops. What was that? This one. Increases stealth. On the bright side, there's really no reason to go through the depths because normally I just do that for the large ember. And obviously, you know, embers are useless in this mod. Right now, my main idea is getting a good boss weapon from Goff. Unless I get something insane from a random hollow or whatever. I think one thing that I really like about this mod is you're most likely going to end up using stuff that you would never use otherwise. Like, I used the Dark Hand through a good portion, or actually through most of my second playthrough of this game, or of this mod rather, and that was super fun. And like, who's going to use the Dark Hand through the whole game outside of a challenge run? And it actually ended up being one of my best weapons by the time I beat the game. So like that's one of my favorite things about this, just the way it makes you end up playing the game in so many unique ways. Yeah, I very much enjoy this mod, like I said, and highly recommend it if you are even remotely interested. Do I want to put in souls to use a different piece of equipment? This increases damage. It's probably going to be better. It's only 1616. That's only 8 levels. And Tail Axe is a fun weapon, so guess I could take out the Titanite Demon as well. I wonder if... I don't think that the catch pole is, like, possible to get from the Titanite Demons in this mod. Or, I mean, it's probably possible, technically. But I don't think it's, like, specifically part of their loot table or whatever. Just because it's possible to get it from other loot tables and whatever. But I do really like the catch pole the couple times I've used it. As rare as it is. I should do a playthrough with that. That's a good candidate for like a stream. There we go, easy. Yeah, no drop. A few souls though. The one unfortunate thing is I can't get moss from these guys. Okay, I'm actually surprised. I was expecting the attack up from the tail axe to actually give me more damage on the longsword because it has better scaling. Um, but just the tail axe itself does a little bit more damage. Pretty sure Havel's gonna one-shot me no matter what my health is, so I could RTSR, but that's a lot of effort. That was very late. That was terrifying. My whole life flashed before my eyes. Wait, it's a rare? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Jesus. That's definitely a boon. Might as well take out the Taurus Demon. A playthrough of this mod, I feel like, is going to take longer than most people's casual playthroughs. At least for people who have played the game as much as I have. If you are, like, used to the game and understand it, and your usual flow is grabbing a weapon and playing through the game with it, um, this is going to take a lot longer because you're obviously still trying to get weapons, even if you have a good weapon for where you are in the game, because you won't be able to upgrade it or anything. So the flow of this mod is very different from a casual playthrough. Um, and that's like one of the things that I love it for, you know? Wow, good damage. Why is Solair not here? What? That's strange. I don't know if that's if it's the mod doing that, because killing the gargoyles and then coming back and killing this Taurus demon, Solaire should still be here. What? There he is. Okay. I'm not gonna kill him. However, if you kill him, you get his gear at an uncommon level, all with random effects. Um, I'm not gonna kill him because I don't feel like being mean to Solaire today. Oh, right, I never activated the Drake. That's good too. That means it'll be easier to get, oops, the stuff on the bridge. Legendary! There we go. There's one. All right, what's on it? I think the sounds are just the guys above me scuttling around. I don't want to die though. Um, let's see. Where'd it go? There it is. Increases fire defense. Still though, legendary. Really high requirement, but I should be able to get pretty close to two-handing requirement right now. Um, it's awesome to have a legendary so early. I'm gonna grab the Morning Star, see what's on it, and if it's well, it's only a common anyway. But the bleed for the Stray Demon, for the 20,000 souls, you know, I mean, that'll get me to requirements. Increases damage. I mean, that's useless, but again, if I'm just finding the Stray Demon with it, just for some extra souls, you know, might as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, shouldn't be too difficult of a fight, as long as I don't get greedy. Okay, I'm getting lucky. No, come back, please. That's not good. Ooh, everything's fine. There it is. Okay, easy. Magic Demon's Great Hammer. What's the strength requirement on that, actually? It's very rare. 52? That's funny. Yeah, gonna be using a magic build with 52 strength. That's funny. I like that. I mean, I guess it is more of a new game plus. Well, it's a very rare, though. Huh? Divine Black Knight Sword rare. I should have actually have the stats for that, right? It's not super great, but it's not bad. Increases damage too. Oh, it's 22 dexterity. Never mind. Huh, unfortunate. Okay, so technically, in terms of like scaling, there's not really any reason to go above 27 strength anyway. Um, but also, for like riposting, it's probably a good idea to get to 36, just so I can riposte with the legendary, but I don't know. Excuse me, Lautrec. You are no longer needed here. Not sure if I should put on the Ring of Favor and Protection. Because, like, I don't know. It'll increase my equip load, which will be good until I can actually level equip load. I don't know. I guess I don't need RTSR this early on, especially since it's just an uncommon red tier stone ring, and there's a chance I get a better one anyway. And I don't have any other good red tier stone ring equipment other than the Claymore, which obviously I want to use the Great Sword instead. Something about it being thin in this game, I don't particularly dislike. I think it's fun. 330 damage is honestly less than I was expecting, but I guess it is also fire. Okay, backstab. For this one shot? No. Okay, maybe this weapon isn't great. Hey, Moss. Toxic. That's so awesome. That's not good. That's fine. Whatever. As long as I die somewhere where I can access my souls easier. Uncommon Balder Side Sword, though. This could be good. I mean, Balder Side Sword is already crazy. But obviously it doesn't have super good scaling because it's uncommon. In terms of, like, raw damage, it's obviously going to be less than my legendary. I don't know. Just because the legendary doesn't have scaling, it's not great, right? It might be worth trying to get stats for the Black Knight Sword. It is divine, but it does have scaling. Not great scaling, but it's also the Black Knight Sword, so scaling isn't the most important thing in that way. I don't know. I'll probably just use Claymore for Quelaag. There we go. Hopefully I can beat Quelaag first try. Don't exactly have more purple moss clump to try again. It's just Quelaag. What's my damage? Oh yeah, that's good damage. Yeah, we're fine. As long as I don't get greedy like that. Oh my god. Everything's fine. Okay, a couple more. Don't get greedy. I shouldn't be this scared fighting Quelaag. It's just Quelaag. But I am known for my hubris, I suppose. There we go. I don't know if I'm known for my hubris, but my hubris is definitely a significant factor in how bad I am at this game. Wow, Quelaag's Fairy Sword uncommon. I think that used to be a rare. It being uncommon, especially a bad infusion, that's not good at all. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't think it has chaos scaling when it's not. I don't know. I don't remember. I actually asked about that during my stream yesterday, and I have completely forgotten the answer. Regardless. Yeah, not an incredible weapon or anything, but probably one of the best that I have for now. Yeah, in my first couple playthroughs, I didn't even use the Master Key. I actually got the Black Fire Bombs as my starting gift, which the Demon's Great Hammer being uncommon is really funny because, like, it's still unusable because it's, I think, 40-something strength, and you're not going to get to 40-something strength immediately. Like, you're not just going to do that before the gargoyles, right? Like, you absolutely could, and there's nobody stopping you, but that is not a good option. And I kind of wish it was at least rare, if not very rare, to make it usable. But then the requirement would be so high that it still wouldn't really be usable anyway. I don't know. Killing the Asylum Demon early on is not the best option. Just because of how the mod works. Because it's not like you'll be able to, like, upgrade the Demon's Great Hammer or anything later. Anyway, I'm going to wait for the boulders to fill up so that I can get the gold serpent ring. Yeah, the serpent ring doesn't have rarity, so... Oh my god, that was close. That was terrifying. I don't know why I did that. That was not worth it at all. Dang, how bad at parrying can you be? Jesus. Case in point. Oh my god. I think I got a partial on that second one too. Oh my god, why did that do so much damage? I don't know if it takes more damage from hitting its head. I've always kind of suspected that it does, but I'm not actually sure. No, it does not. I don't know. I don't know why I thought it did. It might with arrows, but at least not with melee weapons. Alright, time for one of the hardest bosses in the game. Oh, I mean, it's resistant to slash, so that damage makes sense, but it is unfortunate. Is it? I assume it's not still 400 to stagger. That didn't even hit the ankle. But yeah, I assume the mod changed that threshold because it does increase enemy defenses and stuff. Yeah, not 400. There we go. I don't think it'll fall though, unfortunately. Oh, hey! Yippee! Chaos Golem Axe rare. Boost HP. 40 strength. I mean, I guess I can wield it. Would that be better than this? It's not. Yeah, I don't think that would be better. I do kind of want to get the Demon Titanite because it's actually good souls. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out these guys as much as I hate fighting them with this little damage. Alright, rude, first of all. Alright, rude. Oh my god. Soul of a great hero. Whoa. I was not expecting a soul of a great hero. That's crazy. Hey, rare. That might be good. Hey, RTSR too. That's good, actually. If I throw on my Claymore and the RTSR ring, that's not bad. Good RTSR damage. Also, I don't want to just use the Black Knight Sword for an entire playthrough. That's kind of boring. Yeah, Jesus, Soul of a Great Hero. Does that mean the other chest with the 2 Demon Titanite will have 2 Soul of a Great Hero in it? Okay. Get out of me, Jesus. Oh my god. Hey, RTSR. Cool. Really? That sucks? Huh? Hey, rare Gargoyle's Halberd, though. I mean, I'll take that. Increases attack. Like, okay, so my AR is 235. If I get RTSR 252 on a rare? That's awful. Okay, what if... That's so bad. That's useless. I know Trev, like, nerfed it, but Jesus. Took a baseball to its kneecaps. That's awful. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I guess it forces me specifically to play a different playstyle, but I loved the glass cannon playstyle. That was so much fun in this mod because it was, like, actually good. Like, in Dark Souls, hyper mode is good, right? But in this, it's, like, really fun to do, and it's not like you're going out of your way to make your build worse in some areas to make it better in others. You're just sacrificing survivability in some instances, rather than, you know, using a significantly, like, less survivable build. I don't know. That's genuinely disappointing. Like, it's a rare. Like, really? And it's not even that it's worse. That is the problem. It's that it's, like, vastly worse. It's to the point where unless you get Godlike RTSR, it is effectively useless, right? I don't know. I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna get... Just out of spite for not being able to use my favorite builds effectively. I'm gonna grind for a while. Get an insanely powerful weapon right now, just to get to the DLC a little bit easier. Like, I could absolutely beat the Hydra and ONS and whatever with the equipment that I have now. However, it's pure spite. Pure spite, that's it. Pure spite. Oh, right. I did a whole stream yesterday. I need to reinstall the mod. Oops. Okay, cool. I have a Mythical Great Axe because I didn't feel like grinding for too long, but this should be plenty to take out Ornstein and Smo, if nothing else. Oh my god, immediately so bad at this game. I should check Goff's inventory, actually. I mean, I have the stats for it, I think. Actually, what's my dexterity? Yeah, I have the stats for it, but I don't know, rare as opposed to mythical. I feel like this might be a little bit better. Also, I did actually talk to Trev about the whole red tearstone ring thing being kind of useless. Also, Ornstein's helm. Did somebody beat him before I got here? Uh, but because it's like multiplicative, it's very difficult to balance around it specifically. Because, you know, you're not supposed to be stacking multiple red tearstone ring effects in the base game. The only reason that it's so powerful in the mod is because it's multiplicative, right? Um, so the only way, the only way to make it not insanely overpowered is by making it really, really weak. Because if you stack a bunch, you're still gonna get insane power because it's multiplicative, right? Um, so I don't know. Personally, I prefer the ability to synergize Red Tier Stunning with other things for like a base game level Red Tier Stunning effect, and then have the option to be insanely overpowered if you only use Red Tier Stun Ring at the expense of not having other effects like stamina restoration and whatever. But at the same time, I understand not wanting that, like not being able to two-shot bosses and whatever. Um, so the spite that I felt yesterday is gone, as much as I do love the ability to obliterate the entire game. Not that you can't do that by getting lucky and finding a good weapon, but I mean, evidently that was extremely easy. So the thing is, Andre is not useful, and I don't want to spend 20,000 souls on the key to get to Sif. However, I could also just beat the Hydra and climb the ladder to get to Sif, since I'm going to be killing the Hydra anyway. So, if I don't die to Sif, I shall not kill Andre. If, however, I die to Sif, it would totally be worth it to just kill him and go the short way. I wonder if the drop chance is increased for any enemy that dies, or specifically only enemies that I kill. Like, if the Hydra kills this Crystal Golem, right? Will it still have the increased drop chance of the 10 humanity? Oh my god. And this Gold Serpent Ring? Or, how's that work? That's probably a thing that it's like same in the base game, but I genuinely have no idea what it is. Not bad damage, wow. I was really hoping that would have one shot. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, not terrible damage. Not the best damage I've seen, but... Oh my god, that... Stop! I wanted to jump attack. The jump attack is so much faster. Once again, wanted to jump attack, just completely failed. That's fine. There we go. Magic Great Sword of Artorias. Dang, if I had gotten the cursed one, this probably wouldn't have been that bad. Of course, and it's the not cursed one. Okay. If it had been base, and, I mean, cursed, then it probably would have been pretty usable. I should have kept the Velka's Rapier I had to do move swap. That would have been funny. Whoa! Owie. Fire straight sword hill. Let's go. Finally a good weapon. If I get to the prison and then warp out of the prison, like, will the Duke's archives be in the post-prison state? Or do you specifically have to unlock the prison door for it to be switched to the post-prison state? Because, like, after you go through the prison, one of the walls somewhere in here disappears and lets you, like, get somewhere else, right? So you can get up here. But I don't know what causes that to switch. And if your first thought was, what? You can't warp away from the prison. You actually can if you're outside of the cell, because the trigger that makes it so that you can't warp is like in the cell itself. As long as you're sitting outside the cell and interacting with the bonfire, you can actually warp away just fine. Just completely normally. It might be that cutscene that's the trigger, actually. That wouldn't surprise me. I forgot that I have the two-hand. But yeah, if you just come up here and rest, you can warp just fine. You will be attacked at the bonfire by those guys, but as long as you warp immediately, yeah, it's fine. That's a vanilla thing, by the way. That has nothing to do with the mod at all. Two DLC bosses with basically a plus 15. You know, shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, instability damage. That's good. No, so close. It occurs to me that what cough cells are all legendary and mythical, and it's doubtful that any of them will be better than what I already have. But, you know, should be fine. Be cool to use at the very least. Stop chasing me. I want to heal. Alright, that's not terrible damage. Ooh, that was scary. Just can't get greedy. Which is a lesson I feel like would be drilled into my soul by now, but unfortunately I still have to remind myself to not get greedy pretty often. Alright, first try. Easy. Hey, legendary bone wheel shield. That's pretty good. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, that's so dumb. I can't believe I just let that happen. So Trev actually ended up moving the crest key into this mimic because none of the mimics have like their normal guaranteed drops at all. And he wanted to put it in this mimic to make it easier to access for people like me who want to go straight to Goth. Running through Ulasil backwards is very strange because this is one of the few levels that are like purely linear. Um, it's not often that you would like intentionally go back rather than just like go to the next bonfire and warp back, right? So that was an interesting experience. Nothing to like, you know, rave about, but it was cool. I don't think I've ever done that before. Lightning defense. Okay, that's unfortunate that the Dragon Bone Fist is very rare instead of like mythical because a Dragon Bone Fist is garbage. This one's pretty good. This would be funny if I had spec'd into intelligence. Right, I think I'm gonna go with Quaileg's Fury Sword. Either that or Smo's Hammer. I don't know. I like the Fury Sword. That is mostly fire damage. The only thing that'll matter for, though, is like Fire Sage and Centipede, and I'm not opposed to switching back to my Demon's Great Axe for, you know, two bosses who are easy anyway. I feel like I'm moving really quickly. I don't know why. It's not like any of these things. I mean, this one increases my... No, it doesn't. I don't even have anything that increases stamina. I don't know why it feels like I'm moving so quickly. It occurs to me that I'm gonna have to wear the Covenant of Artorias, so I'm just gonna break Favor and Protection. And I don't know, take this off, I guess. Yeah. The Goob Ring has finally been broken. Oh my god, that's so mean! Why would you do that to me? Wow, I can't believe this has happened. Wait, really? I was expecting more damage than that, if I'm being honest. Okay. Oh, you know, I bet the humanity scaling is broken. That's probably what it is. Oh my god. Oh, that hurt really bad. Don't do that to me. That's so rude. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, no. That's sad. Right, I took a break to eat breakfast, so hopefully that puts me back in the right mindset to, like, not die to the Four Kings. You know, the ambient sounds here are very similar to the Tomb Raider 1 ambient sounds in the first couple levels. I don't know if the ambient sounds actually changed throughout that game. I don't think I've ever beat it. No, I definitely haven't beat it, actually, because I've never done, like, the flesh levels, but... um, yeah, the ambient sounds here are similar to that. See, this is usable damage. It's much better. Despite being way slower. Same rarity. I wish the Chaos Blade would have been better. That would have been fun. No, don't magic! Okay, everything's fine. Very easy 4 kings fight. Or 3 kings fight. Oop. Hubris, greed, but it's fine. Easy. Bonus hammer. I still need more endurance. That's unfortunate. Not entirely unexpected, but unfortunate. I should be able to beat Seath without fast rolling. Seath is easy. Plus, I'm very curious to see if the state of the prison will have changed. Or, I mean, of the archives will have changed. I'm really not sure. I have no idea what to expect. Pardon me. Okay, I'm just curious if I can one-shot her. Good to have the Firekeeper soul, though, just to get my Estus Flask to be able to fully heal me instead of only slightly under full heal. Oh, I forgot I left the sound machine on. It looks like the state of the archives hasn't changed. Yeah, I think normally this wall wouldn't be here if the state of the archives had changed. Darn, the Bone Wheel Shield isn't good. That's unfortunate. It's crystal and legendary. I was expecting it to be at least usable. Also, the music isn't going now? Is it because it sets it to not playing when you die to Seath? Oh my god! As much as I would like that to happen, maybe not in this context. Darn, all commons. With 10 humanity and the gold serpent ring. Hey, something that isn't a common! It's probably still garbage, but it's worth looking at. No, okay, well. This isn't actually available to wear in the base game. It's the coat that, God, what's his name? The mage smith in New Londo. It's his cloak. And you can't normally get it. His robe, rather. Which is unfortunate, because it looks really good. Bonk. Oh my god, that did so much more damage than I was expecting. You know, maybe not wearing any armor isn't the best idea, but it'll be fine. I'll be okay. Just gotta be good at the video game, you know? Which, I mean, I'm not, but... Oh my god. I'm kind of shocked that didn't one-shot me, to be entirely honest. Up! He shot that like 5 minutes ago. Also, wait, dying doesn't reset your Estus here? That's news to me. I had no idea. I guess it's because my spawn point isn't a bonfire, probably. Ow, I haven't been hit by that in so long. This is so messed up. I've been getting hit by things that I never get hit by. That poor gyroscope. I assume that's a gyroscope. No idea what else it would be. A globe of some sort. Oh my god, that was terrifying. My whole life flashed before my eyes. That definitely would have one-shot me. Oh my god, that's so fast! The damn clamps, everything is so fast. Jesus. A godlike after so long. Watch it be like... Okay, what's the worst thing I could... Probably Bluetooth. Okay, I changed my mind. That's worse. That's so unfortunate. But hey, a godlike, what do you know? Wow, no clam in the Seath fight, I don't think. Oh my god! Can't believe I just died to Seath. That's so unfortunate. I can't believe I did to see. uh, as not useful as the godlike effect is, the leather pants really are stylish. That is pretty high damage, though, despite the unfortunate mid-roll. I am so glad that didn't one-shot me. I would not have been shocked if it did. That was so annoying. What a jerk. Bonk. Hey, meme roll. It's rare that I successfully meme roll, let alone on a whim. Okay, well that's rude. Oh my god. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That's fine. That's not fine. Go, let me out. One more. Hey, yeah. I would have cried if that had hit me. What? How did that miss? Easiest to dodge grab attack in the game, I feel like. Mostly because it doesn't have the weird hitboxes of the Iron Golem's grab. Otherwise, that one would probably be easier. Alright, incredibly easy Centipede Demon fight. I don't know why I have this equipped for this fight. No reason to. Put on a little bit of stamina increasing gear. Just for that final little stretch at the end. And I guess that helps right there too. Wow, first try hitless bit of chaos, presumably. Probably, most likely. There's one attack it could possibly do to hurt me right now, and it's unlikely. And even if it does happen, there's a chance I avoid it too, so. Hey, there we go. Easy. Wow. What an unfair and annoying fight, or whatever. Wonder if I can meme roll this. Probably. I don't know how meme rolling works exactly. I know that I would have needed to time it such that the iframes would have been in effect when I landed like that. Okay. I don't know if it's possible to meme roll every drop, but most question mark. I don't know how it works, to be honest. Oh, damage. Yippee. Ooh, ow. Owie. Rude. Jeez. Mask of the Mother? Why couldn't it have been Mask of the Father? The one time I wanted to actually be Giant Dad. I mean, not giant, but, Dad. The girl with mommy issues is finally asking for a daddy. Oh my god, that hurt to say. I'm sorry. Joke wasn't worth it. Oh yeah, I have the Black Knight sword, huh? Huh. Don't really have enough equip load available to boost my attack too much, but I don't know. I can see how much damage it does to the skeletons, then take out the skeletons, and then switch to the Demon's Great Axe or something. Ooh, maybe I am changing my mind before even getting to the fight. These leather boots look shockingly like the boots of the Explorer. In this lighting. Oh god, my controller disconnected. Oh, we're fine. Oh good. Immediately off the bat, an incredible Neato fight. Alright, Neato, I get it. I get the joke. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh. I'm kind of shocked that didn't hit me with how terrible that hitbox is, if I'm being honest. Okay. Oh my god. Hey, nice. No. Oh my god. Where are you going? That can be parried? That's so rude. Oh, the skeleton saved me. That's not good. See, that's how you dodge a boss. Oh my god. Okay, well. Maybe if you're good at the video game, at least. I don't think I'm far enough. Everything's fine. I am perfectly fine. It seems like the aura that hurts the skeletons goes farther. Huh? That one-shot me? I humbly disagree. Okay, well, this at least one-shots the skeletons. I'm getting tired. I was getting tired of the slow attack speed, so wanted to try out something that might work well against this boss, hopefully, despite its performance on the Four Kings. Really not good damage, but I don't know. The faster attack speed will probably make this significantly easier regardless. I always forget that has a follow-up. Shocked I dodged that, to be honest. I'm gonna get hit by the... Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. Like I said, the shockwave that hurts the skeleton seems like it goes a lot farther. Which I'm not complaining about. There we go. Finally. I would love to fight Neato. Not Neato. Manus. However, I'm not exactly capable of that at this time. So I'm gonna have to go fight Gwen right now. But I think regardless, I've like done what I wanted to with this mod well enough. Really showcased what I wanted to showcase and everything. So I'm not too incredibly worried about that. I mean, I've already done, you know, streamed 2 full playthroughs. So if you're really curious and want to know more and see me play more of this mod, that also exists. Highly recommend playing this mod yourself as well, if you haven't. It's free. It's up on Nexus and everything. Link in the description to the Nexus page, to Trev's Discord, all that good stuff, like I said. I'm pretty sure I said that at some point earlier in this video. It's been a couple days. That's not even a one-shot? Jesus, the enemy power increase is a lot higher than I thought it was. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I forgot that I can't actually wield this. Uh-oh, that's death. Time to pegpaw. Hopefully. Wow, that is not good damage. Can I pegpaw that many times? Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Technically not pegpaw because it's not a fist weapon, but that's not the point. Oh my god. Okay, nope, not gonna be able to do that for sure. I'm gonna kill the Black Knights till I get a Godlike. I took about 100 Black Knights, but I did finally get a mythical. It was the Bandit's Knife, which isn't the best mythical I probably could have gotten, but it does have a good crit modifier, and I'm gonna be parrying Gwen anyway, so we'll see how it goes. Hey, that's not bad damage. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I only need to pegpaw a few times, so... Oops. Okay, and I immediately mess it up before. Realized I didn't have the Hornet Ring on. This should increase my damage at least a little bit. Oh my god, if I could actually parry. Oh, yeah. Please? Yeah, he was nice. Alright, there we go. Finally. So as I said in all my streams where I've done this mod, I do highly recommend it, especially if you've played this game a lot. It really adds a new spin on the game, especially if you play it like the mod actually expects you to, instead of whatever the hell I did in this run. You know, like actually exploring and killing enemies and trying to find good gear instead of just hoping that whatever Goth sells is good, because apparently it's not. Supposedly, there is good gear in New Game Plus, a special like New Game Plus exclusive weapon. I don't know what that would be though. Maybe it's like the Demon's Hammer or something. I have no idea. No, it's not the Demon's Grey Hammer. The starting weapons are back? That might be because I just reinstalled the mod, actually. I genuinely have no idea what this special New Game Plus weapon could be. Maybe there's something in Firelink? Maybe it's like the Zwei? I don't know. He said a special, or he said a weapon that would have a special effect that's only, or that only applies in New Game Plus. But I genuinely have no idea what it could be. I'm gonna check this Y-hander, and if it's not that, I have genuinely no idea. No. I don't know. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all, and I would especially like to thank Eth, Swaffy Plays, Andy, Frippy, Luddy, Nedjow Bena Bena, Spape, Pengine Z, Cassie Gretch, Nihilistic Pangolin, Hillary H, Lucas Arcoverde, Howling Nocturne, Magnetar Technologies and Fleetworks, Harrison Briggs, Barnabas P, Trev the Dev, Edvin, Maple Pancakes, Christian Dunbar, Holly Warlock, Lilith, Lamus Dusel, Racuna, I Like Goats, Deuterium Oxide, Zekrom, Robin Torsten Grabsky, Ratini, LA is My Home, When's July, Nick Sensei, Krista, White Flame, Portwine, Tartaruga Lagasta, V, Manarok, and Ryan Rickard. Thank you all for supporting the channel, and I don't know how to end this.